So you know what's crazy? I can look at myself in a mirror, or I can pass a mirror sometimes when I haven't looked at myself in a while, and I will feel completely shocked. And it's because I forget what I even look like. And I know that sounds so crazy, because how can you forget what you look like? But I think it is because I'm doing mirror work, I have learned to look at myself beyond the physical. Like, my appearance is no longer tied to the physical anymore. My appearance is now tied to how I feel, like my spirit. Doing mirror work has allowed me to really tap into my soul. Like, when I look at myself in my eyes and I'm praising myself and I'm loving on myself, I see myself unconditionally. I see what God made within me. Like, I see that I am the image of God. And I see that when God made me, He made me perfectly. So it's like, I no longer need to care about my physical. Not to the point where, like, I'm gonna look all bummy. Of course, obviously, that's not the case. But it's to the point where it doesn't matter. So I wanted to give an update because that is one of my most popular videos on my YouTube channel. And I love that so many people are taking to mirror work and wanting to heal themselves from within, because we truly do have that power. Like, I am a walking testament of that. I have experience with mirror work 4 years in, and it is beyond my expectations. So when I first did that video, if you haven't watched that video, please go check it out so you can understand, because I give into a little bit more in depth of how you can actually practice mirror work. I won't touch on that here. I'll probably do a recap. But I want to say, when I first did mirror work, I was looking to just not be so critical and not be so negative towards myself when I looked at myself in the mirror. Before I uploaded that, like, what prompted me to start practicing mirror work is because I would look in the mirror and have so many negative thoughts about myself, like about my face, about my smile, about my cheeks, about my hair. Like, it was just draining. It was exhausting. I felt like I needed to do so much just to be at a normal level, like just to feel and look okay. Like, not even look good, not even to feel beautiful or to feel pretty, just to be okay. I needed to do I needed to have so many different changes. So that's what prompted me to start practicing mirror work. And at the time I uploaded that video, mirror work did improve. I only done it like maybe a couple of months at that time, and I felt confident. I got to a point where I was feeling like I was my own best friend. Like, I would just pour into myself and I would love on myself. And it was just at a time where I needed that. I needed to tell myself that I was okay without adding anything to my physical body. I basically needed to love myself unconditionally. Mirror work helps you love yourself unconditionally. And I feel like I have loved myself so much unconditionally that I have so many updates. So I just want to share on where I am right now in my mirror work journey. But before I get into all of that and the couple of profound things, I feel like there are profound things that I have learned with mirror work, I first want to introduce myself. My name is Nania Ojibe, and I am the creative mind behind McFay. Manifestations come fast and easy. If you are feeling the vibe, please go ahead and show some love and like and subscribe, because I truly appreciate it. So getting right back into this video, mirror work is such a powerful tool of learning how to love yourself unconditionally, learning how to see yourself beyond the physical and see that you are truly an image of God, and there is nothing wrong with you. When God made you, He made something beautiful, and everything about you and your body is perfect. And with mirror work, once you get past those uncomfortable, unloving, negative emotions, once you get to the other side of that, you will truly see that your body is a masterpiece. And it's a masterpiece because it is housing something so precious, and it is housing your spirit, the extension of source energy, the extension of God energy. So mirror work has really allowed me to tap into that mindset so much that I'm gonna bring it back to what I said earlier, is that I can literally walk by the mirror and forget what I look like, because I am so tapped into how I feel. Like, I'm not even thinking about my physical appearance anymore. My feeling, my ability to connect and feel authentic is so much more important than how I'm perceived or how I'm looked like outside. Because, you know, we live in a vibrational world. Like, everything is energy. So how I feel, the energy I'm giving off is so much more important than how I look. But because I am so much more concerned about how I feel when it comes to my body and when I'm doing mirror work, I now feel so much gratitude when I look in the mirror. Because, like, I get a body and my body is unique. I have these high cheekbones and it's special. You know, everything, it's all made divinely. Everything about me is divine. So I now look at my body, not like I need to change something, but like, wow, I have this. I have my cheeks. Someone like, why? Like, this is so special for me. Like, why do I have these cheeks? What does God have in store for me that makes me unique so much that he gave me these cheeks? He gave me these eyes. He gave me this nose. And it looks like this for a reason. So it's like a blessing. It's a blessing. I get filled now with so much gratitude and love and joy when I now look at myself in the mirror, because no one else looks like me. Even if you have a twin, an identical twin, y'all still have differences, and you have to honor those differences. Honor every single thing about you. How many locks I have, I need to do a lock update video, but just the amount of locks I have is special, you know? The amount of hair follicles I have is special. The color of my eyelashes, the amount of lashes on my eyelids is special. Everything about my body is special. I'll just start like talking to myself like, girl, you look so good. Like, look at your skin. Look at your hair. There was a point in time, like, I would probably never be showing my hair like this. But now, because it doesn't matter, I'm doing it freely. But now when I look into the mirror, it's just a sense of gratitude. I'll literally, when I wake up in the morning, I'll just have neutral thoughts and different thoughts, not thinking about anything. Of course, praising God as soon as I wake up. But then I go to the mirror, and it's like I run into a friend. I legit feel like I ran into a friend, and I'm just excited. Like, oh my gosh, hi, how are you? Good morning. How did you sleep? What's going on? You know, talk to me. Tell me. And I'll just like sit with myself. I'll look at myself and I'll just sit with it. And then I'll allow how I'm feeling to come up. I will articulate it. And a lot of the times it's, you know, not negative things. It's indifferent things. It's just me answering myself like, yeah, I felt good. Like, do I feel good? Yeah, I feel good. Like, it's a whole conversation that I'll have with myself. And with that, because I'm sitting with my emotions and allowing my emotions to come to the surface while I'm connected with myself in the mirror, I'll allow myself to speak on anything that I feel in that moment, honestly. And sometimes if I'm thinking something negatively, I will think it. I'll look at myself in the mirror like this. I'll look at myself in the mirror and I'll think it, but I won't say it. And then, like, I'm looking at myself in the eyes, and it's like, I truly do feel like I'm looking at a friend. And I'll look at my friend, like, I'll look at myself as my friend and be like, why would you think that? No, you are not. You are this, you are that, you are wonderful. You are bold, you are present, you are phenomenal. I will just start pouring into myself as, I guess, a second person, because I'll start saying you are. And I'll say it to myself, looking at myself in the mirror as a reflection, like this is someone that is saying it to me. I hope this makes sense. So I'm looking at myself saying you are, and I'm literally just looking at myself saying these words. So I'm comprehending it as someone else is saying it to me. And then I am listening. Like, I'm listening to this person in the mirror saying these things about me. And I'm taking it in. I'm understanding it. I'm processing it. And then when I truly do feel it, I would then say, I am bold. I am present. I am phenomenal. I am wonderfully made. I am made in God's image. I'll say I am once I feel that. So mirror work has allowed me to create this little dynamic, this relationship that I have with myself, and allow me to truly love myself unconditionally. That process, that relationship is really like me being the one that's going to pick me up when I feel down. Me allowing myself to be the best I can be so I can best be a servant or loving or a better friend, a better sister to others. Because it's me in God's image working with me. You know, I'm leaning on God, really. Because when I look at me, that's an image of God. So it's really God that's talking to me. You know? So deep. And now because I see my body as something that is housing my spirit, I am now taking care of my body. I am so intentional about my body. I'm so intentional about this person that I see when I look in the mirror. I'm so intentional about her. You know, I take care of her and I don't play about her. And I feel like it is if someone has a child, like if you have a child or just someone that you love, like a pet. And I say that not like as a friend, but I'm saying as someone that you really have to nurture, someone that you have to take care of. And I feel like that would be like you could take care of your child, or you know, if like I had a pet, so I would take care of my pet. Like I make sure I feed my pet. I make sure she feels good, that she feels loved, she feels safe, she feels happy. You know, so that's what I do with my body now. Like I exercise regularly. You know, I make sure I'm intentional about the food that I put in my body. I drink water. I drink water all the time, but now I drink more water. I eat more superfoods now. Just because, you know, I love the body that I see when I look in the mirror, and I want to make sure that, you know, I'm taking care of it. I want to make sure that I'm loving it. I want to make sure that I'm giving it, you know, the quality energy and the quality time that it needs. That is also what mirror work has done for me. It's kind of detached me from my body to a point where I feel like I have to take care of my body as it's a separate entity. So just to rehash, 10 out of 10, I highly recommend you do mirror work. All you need is a mirror. Get you a mirror and begin just to sit with yourself. Sit with yourself and look at yourself. And notice what comes up. Notice any emotions that come up. Notice how you feel, what's in your body. Do you feel like this is cringe? Do you feel like this is dumb? Do you feel like this is awkward? Why is that? Because all you're doing is looking at yourself. Let's start there, okay? But if you don't feel like that, if you feel like I can't say I love myself, or I can't say I'm proud of myself, or I can't say I love my hair, like I need to go get my hair done, I look a mess. That is something you also need to maybe sit with, because you look amazing. Like, don't lie to yourself though. Like, but you do look amazing. And you need to sit with yourself to the point where you can say you look amazing without your hair looking a certain way. Because that's not important. It's not important. And when you really have committed to doing mirror work, you will understand why none of that is important. It really isn't. So get you a mirror and just, sit with yourself, talk to yourself, connect with yourself, and pour into yourself. And then really look at your mirror like you're looking at a television screen and listen to what this person right in front of you is saying. And take it in. Accept it to be true. Allow it to be true to you. And sit with how that feels if it were to be true. I feel like I can cry because it is very powerful. Like I'm feeling the feeling of that self-love. And it's really that energy of God, of what God gives us. And it's beautiful. So mirror work, yes. If you want to raise your vibration, if you want to learn anything about self-love, if you want to connect with yourself on a deeper level, if you just want to love yourself, I highly recommend mirror work. And I'm tearing up, not because I'm sad, but because it is so beautiful. It is so beautiful, and it's such a profound experience. And again, I highly recommend. Fall in love with yourself again. Honor yourself again. Trust yourself again. Explore. Be free. Trust. Mirror work will open the path, start the process for you to get there. Okay? And once you do that, all your manifestations will come fast and easy. That's my tagline. All right, guys, if you enjoyed this video, mwah, love you all, and I'll see you next week. Bye.